Hi everyone, this is Joseph from English with Joseph. I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've updated my clips here on Daily Motion. The main reason is because I've moved. In November, I moved to Barcelona. I now live in Barcelona, in Spain. I'm very happy here, but at this moment the weather is very cold. And as you can hear from my voice is also a little bit hoarse. Hoarse. That means that my voice is a little bit rough. Today, I would like to talk to you about the difference between would and could. But I'm not talking to you about the difference between would and could in the conditional sense. I want to explain a different meaning of would and could. When we have a sentence with will to form the future, for example, I will go to the shops. When that's inverted, that sentence becomes, will I go to the shops? But in English, to invert I will or you will is considered to be a little bit rude. So you can't say, will you go to the shops for me? You have to change will into would. Would you go to the shops for me? Would is about ability. You have a choice, and the question is, would you go to the shops for me? Would you? I know that you can, but the question is, would you choose to do that for me? That's the meaning of would. Let's look at a few more examples. Would you go to the shops for me? Would you buy that for me? Would you listen to me? As you can hear, all of these are inversions of will. Will you listen to me? Will you go to the shops? But will is considered rude as an inversion, so it changes to would. It's the same with could. It comes from the verb can. Can you do this for me is also considered to be a little bit direct and rude. So when you invert it, it becomes could. Could you do that for me? Could you do that for me? Could you go to the shops? So the question then is, when do we use would and when do we use could? Well, the best way to know the difference is to think about possibility and ability. Okay? If you know someone can do something, can means is able to do it, then you would use the word could, because you're asking, could you do it? Are you able? For example, could you drive me to the airport? Okay? You're not asking about the preference. You're not saying, can you choose to do that for me? You're physically asking, is it possible? Could you drive me to the airport is asking, do you have a car? Are you able to drive? But would you drive me to the airport is asking, would you choose to do that for me? So would is when you know the person can, but the question is, will they? Okay? And could is when you're not sure if the person has all the skills or the things needed to carry out the task. For example, could you go to the shops for me? Is asking whether the person can walk, whether the person would, whether the person could carry the shopping. Okay? Would you go to the shops is asking for a favour because you know the person can, but the question is, will they? Let's look at a few more examples to make it clearer. Okay, so, could you do something for me? The natural answer would be, well, I don't know. You have to tell me what it is first, because I don't know what abilities I need until I know what the favour is. Would you do something for me is where you know a person can, but you're asking if they will. Would you do that for me? Do what? What is it that you need? And I'll try to help. So could is about ability. Would, on the other hand, is about preference and choice and whether someone wants to help you. Okay? If there's any confusion over these words, then you should choose would, because it's more polite. You're giving someone a preference to say no. Could is only ever used where you are asking about ability. Could you go to the shops for me? Do you have time to go to the shops? Do you have legs to walk? Okay. Could and would. I hope that makes it clear. Thank you. Goodbye.